A library is a treasure house of knowledge. Books are man's best friends. They give him company equally in times of happiness as well as in times of distress. The best place for easy access to books is a library. Jkuat Library has supported teaching and research as a role of the university through acquisition and provision of relevant information.
Jkuat Library started in 1981 as a college library of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, and it was housed in the office space that is currently housing Cored. Its first collection was the newspapers. Before the heads of department teaching donated materials to the library that formed the first collections of books. In 1993, the library located to the current building, which was built by the Japanese government, and the first collection was also purchased using the financial support that came from the Japanese government.
Initially, the library started as a manual library system. In 1998, the first automation was conducted and the system failed. In 2001, the university installed a software to manage their collection, but after some time, the system collapsed.
In 2008, Jkuat installed Koha, which is the library management system that is still running up to date.
Basically, the borrowing system that we use in the library is called Koha. It's an open source software that we have customized to serve our users. In the screen right now, as you can see, this is the Koha platform that we are using to borrow and return books in the library.
So this software has become good. It has given us an opportunity to activate all the modules, and we have even managed to deploy the same Koha into our campuses.
Whenever I want any information from the library, I simply go there and get it from the printed books.
Whenever I'm working on my laptop or using my mobile phone online, I still find myself going to the library because working it on my own gets hard for me.
While demand for change is coming from users, it is technology that is making it possible to meet their demand. With a rapid pace of technological change, different softwares have come up to act as a catalyst for change in the way information reaches the students and the researchers.
One of the softwares that we have introduced that allows our students to visit the digital library from the comfort of wherever they are without necessarily having to come and visit the physical library, and that is the EZ proxy. Sometimes we also refer to it as the off-campus access to e-resources. Now, this particular proxy allows our students from the comfort of wherever they are, regardless of whether they are in the main campus or out of the main campus, to access all our resources. And this is a very important development because it means that all our students are accessing the same resources. So there is no issue of some campus students feeling that they have been left out.
Internet search engines have made it easy to find information. Jkuat e-Library uses Google as a search engine to enable students to get their books and journals electronically.
The first place I go to look for information is Google. I don't always look for another search engine. Google is always my first choice.
A basic search for the library begins by a student going to the internet, then going to Google search engine, and then the student searches for Jkuat library, which a search that basically takes the student to Jkuat library website. Once he gets to the library website, all our electronic resources are hosted on the website on a menu link called electronic resources. So the electronic resources link breaks into two, giving electronic books and electronic journals. So depending on what a student wants, he may be interested in books, so he goes to open the link for books, or he is interested in electronic journals, therefore he goes to electronic journals link. From there, now a student who is interested in electronic journals will basically open the link to the journals, which opens a list of electronic journal databases. The library has subscribed to about 39 journal databases, which are accessible to the students within and outside the main campus. The library, because of network restrictions, has provided, in collaboration with the ICT Directorate of the University, is providing a platform through which the students can access the resources outside the campus network through a software called EZ Proxy. The link to the EZ Proxy is also available on our website under the name of Campus Access to Electronic Resources.
The big question is, what are some of the measures the university library is taking to sensitize students on the usage of the library?
In a digital world, they usually get information from the regular and physical page of the student's email.
The library has embarked on very aggressive marketing and sensitization to let the students know exactly what is available to them in form of electronic resources. And when I talk about aggressive, I mean that we have engaged all the different channels, including social media. We currently have a library Facebook wall with about 3,000 plus likes, meaning that whenever we put a post sensitizing students on the e-resources, we are reaching more than 3,000 at any one time. We are also using the Jkuat student emails. All our students are required to have a Jkuat student email, and most of them have activated it, meaning that whenever the library wants to communicate to students, we just need to do the communication, and it is circulated to all students simultaneously through the Jkuat email. We also use the university library website to communicate. We are also engaging students through a program we call peer training, where we get some key students who are able to influence others and also train them and sensitize them on what is available to them. And this has really worked very well because the students are able to communicate with one another in the language that they understand best.
These issues are of critical importance. It is not just a library. It is not just about our future. It is really about the future of our society, because libraries have traditionally had the role of providing free and democratic access to knowledge. But we need to think about how to carry that forward in an environment which technology is global, international, and so on.
I'm advising our students to make full use of the databases that we are purchasing. There are quite a number of titles of books that are relevant to all our programs.
While the future is constantly shifting, one certainty is that if the library is going to remain important to the future as it has been before, we must act now and plan for what is to come.